So let's talk about the Kerry process. Where do we stand right now?
Oh, we're well on our way right now. We still have a lot of work to do. We got the first couple of light vehicles out of the way. One transport truck has been moved out of the way. We've got two heavy tows on scene right now, dealing with the two other ones that are blocking all lanes, and then behind that is another pile of cars. We've got at least another 25 or more vehicles involved in this collision. They're all stacked up one on top of each other. Fire department has actually been using their jaws to try to help extricate and cut these vehicles apart so we can actually get them separated. The roads are very slippery and slick, obviously. Fortunately, no serious injuries reported to any of the involved drivers or passengers. And we're still dealing, obviously, with winter weather, blowing snow and wind conditions that are making driving treacherous. But obviously, no traffic is getting by anywhere here on the 400 between Mapleview and IBR.
We know there were 50 to 70 vehicles included in this. Do we have more of a concrete number at this time?
No, I don't have a solid number. A lot of vehicles that were trapped in between these crashes may not have actually been involved, but we certainly have dozens of cars involved in this collision. I just don't have an exact number right now. All the vehicles that are being towed from here are going to get sent over to Georgia Downs, where we're going to try to compile and figure out exactly who's involved, who's not involved, and get a final count when we're able to compile all the information.
How long do you think this is going to take to clean up?
Well, we're well on our way. It'll be another couple hours, I would think, but depending on the cleanup and the heavy tow recoveries, those are the most critical issues right now in terms of timing and cleanup. So, thoughts on what? Well, fortunately, not very serious at all, actually. Significant in terms of vehicles involved, but nothing serious in terms of injuries. So I think there was less than a dozen people that were taken to hospital with just minor injuries or maybe as precaution. I know Barrie Transit was here to help with the warming of patients and passengers and drivers that were in vehicles that weren't able to stay running. So they were here to give them a place of warmth. And again, fire, paramedics, and OPP are all on scene here helping out. And obviously the tows are the ones here that are actually going to get this highway open up for us right now as we're investigating the crash. And we want to find out what happened and why it happened. But now we're at a point where we need to get this highway cleaned off and reopened. So once the tows have a chance to clear all the vehicles, we'll have the MTO come through here, make sure the roads are plowed and salted, and then we'll get traffic moving again. But again, it's going to be a problem, and it'll be time consuming to get all that done, shortly, but hopefully by the afternoon rush hour, we should have all lanes reopened.
At this point, are you still advising commuters in the Simcoe County to stay off the roads in Simcoe County?
Well, for sure. There's a lot of road closures in different areas across the region, and right now, obviously, with the blowing snow and the winter weather that we're experiencing right now, this is not a good place to be out. If you don't need to be driving, I certainly wouldn't want to be driving if I didn't have to be here. But right now, with these snow squalls, visibility is just less than 100 meters. Sometimes just a couple of car lengths. And if you're driving in these conditions, it's certainly going to make things very dangerous. And if you're not driving to the conditions, or you're driving beyond your ability to see where you are, and all of a sudden you come across stop traffic, which is exactly what we have here, we can easily see this happening again.